Race. Starluck, former star of years gone by, 11-2. He's got a chance today as well for Nico de Boinville and David Arbuthnot. Joint favourite Loch Kent for Nicky Henderson. Street Entertainer for the Pipe team. Bothy slipped a long way down the weight. Sean Bowen, very useful £7 claimer, takes the ride for Brian Ellison. Very noble Tom Cannon, jockey in form for Chris Gordon. Goohar, Richard Johnson takes the ride for Henry Daly, another joint favourite. Vintage Vinny, Tom Scudamore for Rebecca Curtis. And Kalimantan, Tim Vaughan, still searching for that elusive first ever winner as a trainer at Cheltenham. 11-1 shot, Kalimantan. It's in his day.
161 at his best, running here off 134. Time we join Simon.
Thank you, Jim. Afternoon, everyone. Vintage Vinny was a bit full of himself at the start, went badly right-handed as the tape flew away, but he's with them on the outside in the black sleeves, worn by Tom Skidden. We're going to lead at the first, an extravagant jump ahead of Street Entertainer in second, then Goohar in the orange sleeves, Bothy towards the outside in the cheek pieces and the brown noseband. Further back is the grey Starluck, as they now race on towards the second flight, a long run to it. Very noble towards the back with Kalimantan, and Loch Kent is restrained in last place by Barry Geraghty. So approaching flight number 2, open looking handicap hurdle to begin our coverage of this December meeting here at Cheltenham, and Vintage Vinny by 3 or 4 lengths over the second from Street Entertainer, and then Goohar over on the inside, Bothy out wide in the check jacket worn by Sean Bowen, claiming £7 and good value for that as well. Bothy was narrowly beaten by Menorah here in the Greatwood Hurdle a few seasons ago. He also ran second in the Coral Cup. If only he could recover that form, he would be a good thing in this race. Very noble on the inside is about 5th ahead of Starluck, and then Kalimantan, and finally Loch Kent into the back straight. Vintage Vinny, quite a keen goer, this son of the smart flat stayer Vinny Rowe. Jumps this well from Street Entertainer in second, Goohar in third, Richard Johnson's mount, Bothy is 4th, then Kalimantan towards the outside of Starluck, and then Very Noble and Loch Kent. Look at that head carriage at Loch Kent at the back there. Mick Fitzgerald observed that earlier on. He does carry his head at an awkward angle as they landed over the necks. Vintage Vinny by 3/4 of a length to Street Entertainer. 2 lengths to Goohar, Bothy. On the outside, the yellow and green jacketed Kalimantan. It's named after the 3rd largest island in the world, in Borneo. Learn more on 4. Starluck behind those, Very Noble, and Loch Kent at the back. Now swinging left-handed and going up the hill towards the 3rd last, but a long way from home on this. This is the new course. At the Paddy Power meeting we ran on the shorter old course, but this is a much more galloping track, and although this is 3 out, there's still a good 3/4 of a mile from the finish at least, and it's Vintage Vinny from Street Entertainer, Goohar in 3rd, Bothy, Kalimantan to the outside right there. They're well grouped together. Bothy coming under a little bit of pressure. Starluck, Loch Kent, Very Noble also beginning to feel the pinch in the red sleeves noseband towards the right of your picture. Now at the top of the hill and beginning this left-hand turn, and still Vintage Vinny out in front where he's been from the beginning, in the hands of Tom Scudamore from his second Street Entertainer, Goohar in 3rd, Kalimantan in 4th place, then Loch Kent making steady progress now on the outside under Geraghty from Bothy. Starluck still going all right, and Very Noble 2 out. Vintage Vinny almost joined by Street Entertainer there, followed by Kalimantan. Goohar is nudged along, Loch Kent, Bothy, Starluck towards the inside. Nico de Boinville's mount still going all right as they run into the final turn. A long run to the final flight here, and Vintage Vinny and Street Entertainer turning as one. Kalimantan snapping at their heels with Goohar. 4 almost in line now. Starluck has a chance in 5th place, and then Loch Kent. Goohar is the one that's arguably staying on best at this stage. Goohar and Richard Johnson coming through to lead as they go towards the last, with Kalimantan trying to go with him on the stand side, and Starluck now delivered between the pair. Goohar is challenged by Starluck. Starluck coming strongly at Goohar. Then on the stand side is Kalimantan racing up the hill. Goohar in the orange sleeves, the grey is Starluck. They are locked together. Goohar by a half length. Starluck trying very hard, trying to roll back the years. Goohar, Starluck is inching closer. Here's the line. Starluck has got there. Starluck from Goohar. Then Kalimantan, Lock Kent, followed by Vintage Vinny, Bothy, Street Entertainer, and Very Noble. Starluck, the 9-year-old, at 6-1, a horse that in his pomp ran 5th in the champion hurdle here, the year that Binocular won in 2010. Clearly is not as good as he used to be, but he was good enough today. What a brave win, and well ridden by Nico de Boinville.
Cheltenham Festival winning rider Nico de Boinville has struck again here at Prestbury Park, this time on Starluck. Hugely popular grey, carrying top weight, but crucially, Jim, with his sights lowered. They came close. It might have been interesting in the stewards' room had Goohar got the verdict, but Starluck, having been bumped, rallied.
Yeah, from the side on, it does look as though, although Starluck went to his left first, the other horse came in and caused the interference, and in a nip and tuck finish, Starluck gets up in the shadow of the post.
A man who's got a great record here from relatively few opportunities, Nico de Boinville.